Caitlin Clark has presidential powers in WNBA, reveals StudBudz. Even though there are many that believe Caitlin Clark has gained fame without truly proving she is a champion, there is no denying the fact that fans gravitate towards her like bees do to a flower. It has been that way since she broke through as a standout scorer and passer with the Iowa Hawkeyes, and then with the Indiana Fever. No matter what anyone says, there is enough proof that she moves the needle for women's basketball and other sports. Her inability to play in the 2025 WNBA All-Star Weekend proved how much her influence impacts the league. ESPN garnered 33% fewer viewers this time when compared to last season when she played. Some of her detractors would say that last year's high numbers were due to the battle between Team USA and the All-Stars. If that were true, then one cannot explain how viewership numbers across the league increased vis-a-vis last season and then plummeted by 50% when she was out injured. The league knows she is the one who is primarily fueling this growth, and subsequently scheduled an unprecedented 5 games against her rival, Angel Reese. That speaks about the power the 23-year-old holds. To give further insight into that power are StudBudz. Natisha Hiedeman continued to say that Caitlin Clark is so smooth, suggesting she can get away with anything in the WNBA. Her StudBudz co-host, Courtney concurred and claimed Clark is the league's president. Caitlin Clark is no longer the white devil. Until recently, most of Caitlin Clark's critics felt she was a white woman out to prove she is better than all the black women who have built the WNBA. Even though she had called for those women to be appreciated, her critics were not convinced of her true stance. Once she appeared on StudBud's livestream and displayed her unfiltered side, those critics started to change their stance towards her. The crew of Wnba had an interesting opinion. The crew kept talking about how the mood in women's basketball chat rooms changed. They went from people who originally were hell-bent on criticizing Caitlin Clark in the past for not standing against the racism black women in the WNBA faced, to be blown over by the authentic side of her character. They believe the StudBudz crew of Natisha Hiedeman and Courtney should be awarded for bringing peace to the league. After all the mind-bending narratives that formed over the past year and a half, this was a welcome and important change. Caitlin Clark set to continue showing her character from the sidelines. The cast of the Wnba podcast added that Caitlin Clark's injuries have helped fans see a different side to her as she sits on the sideline. In games, her competitiveness drives players and opposing fans to cheer against her. But on the sidelines, they're seeing that she still continues to talk to officials and cheers her teammates on. Giving credit to her teammates for winning the Commissioner's Cup received a thumbs up from her critics. Now, the 23-year-old is set to continue gracing the sidelines as she looks to recover completely. As per Underdog WNBA, the point guard will miss Thursday's game against the Las Vegas Aces. It seems the Fever are going to take it slow this time and not rush her back.